That red wine is absolutely amazing. So it needs some proper food. I've got a Danish veal cutlet over here. Amazing. This is the cut from the ribeye. It's got the bone on it. It's got plenty of fat, plenty of flavor as well. I've got some cabbage here. Red cabbage, pointy head cabbage, red and beautiful. That's going to be put on the grill. And I've got some cauliflower as well. That's also going to be put on the grill. And then we're going to make like a version of sauce béarnaise. So it's going to be egg yolks, butter, a bit of white wine vinegar, but we don't have any tarragon. Instead, I have some local fresh thyme, I have oregano, I've got some chilies down here. So it's going to be a spicy, herb-infused sauce. Sound good? All right, let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is cook the cabbage. The cauliflower and the pointy head cabbage, that's going on the grill. And when I cook these, I mean, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, really. Just peel off those outer leaves until you reach that bright purple core. And then just cut it in half. Like that. Look at that. That is, oh, you can listen to it and hear it. And that is crisp, fresh, delicious. Sprinkle just a tiny bit of olive oil on it. You can use butter if you want to, or you could use any other oil, but I prefer olive oil. And what this does is that the oil will actually go into the cabbage head. It'll run down all of these little cracks and creases and fill the cabbage head with just a tiny bit of olive oil. That's what you want to hear, that sizzling sound right there. And then the same story with the cauliflower. Just cut it in half once lengthwise. And again, you see all of those little holes in there? That's a perfect place for the oil to just sink in. Up on the grill. And just leave it there. That's going to do all the work for you. You don't have to worry about anything. So we can get started on the sauce instead. So we're just going to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. We got our yolks, some white wine vinegar. Whisk your egg yolks. Just a pinch of salt, some freshly ground black pepper. And then it's time to fill it up with all of the flavors that I want to put in there. So I'm using my fresh oregano, I'm using the thyme, and some chilies here as well. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Ooh. Well, that was a mean one. My, oh, it looked so. Oh, holy. Oh my goodness. That was evil. Like it, like it was after me or something. Yeah, that had a bit of a kick to it. I'm gonna use some of it, but definitely not all of it. Oof. So I have my chilies. Get that into my egg mixture, oregano, something like that. And then I'm going to cut a little bit of this thyme here as well. Get it in there. This needs to be put on heat. Now I can start adding a tiny bit of butter to it. And as the butter slowly melts, the egg yolks will bind the fats in there, so it emulsifies. And you want to add a little butter at the time, not too much. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. All right, that's it. My sauce is done. It's nice, it's thick, it's rich. All I need to do now is focus on the meat. And whenever cooking meat, make sure that you start with room-tempered meat. You get a much better cooking result. I'm going to flavor this with just salt. Olive oil, I'm gonna rub that in and then just grill it. That's it. As soon as this is done, we're eating. I can tell you, we're eating. This is what I like to do. Just put everything up on wooden boards. Salad, grilled vegetables, proper sized meats. And then steak sauce. That is the name now. It is steak sauce. Butter steak sauce. Grilled lemon. Squeeze that on top of the cabbage. Oh my goodness. Some of that sauce on top of it. Come on.